another nightwear. This ends, man. This ends today. Now. Let's go.
This is FACTORY78 TV. I'm your host, Sope, on exclusive interviews. Today I've got special guests in the building. You've seen them dressed up, dressed to kill. To my right is Aaron. Aaron Christian, how you doing?
I'm good, I'm good.
And to my left is the brother Ruben. Ruben, how are you doing?
I couldn't be better, my friend.
Look, yeah, we do. To start off with, I just want people to understand what Aaron and Ruben are about. Individualism.co.uk. That, I just saw it by chance. Can someone explain to me what it is? What's going on, Aaron?
Okay, so now I'm going to try and remember exactly the same copy that's on the site. Exactly. But basically, in a nutshell, it's a style collective of creative individuals that all share a passion for men's style, and we're trying to break down the snobbery of fashion and bring a little element of comedy and fun to men's style. And that's it. That's what we do.
Individualism.co.uk, you have to go and check it out. Apart from the fact that you guys are stylists, you make sure you kind of like do your own thing. You also have the video element to that site. Before we jump on what I saw, Ruben,
Yes.
The videos are written and produced by you guys.
Yeah.
First of all, what's the inspiration behind the videos that you guys put on there?
But she wants Steve's AP and she stay up for hours watching.
Inspiration is really to continuously put out our creative work regardless of what is going on in the mainstream. So we have a lot of ideas. Most of the time it's absolute madness, because if you ever come to our house, even for 5 minutes, it's a madhouse. It's comedy, there's a lot of ideas going on, and we want to put out our work in a fun kind of way. So we thought Sins of Style, if that's what we're talking about now, Sins of Style, for example. Is just a fun way to put across a kind of serious message. We like to have fun with everything we do.
Yeah. You just said Sins of Style. That's the name of the video that I saw first. Sins of Style 2 was the clip that I saw, which was guys that go out at night, go clubbing, whatever, with dark shades on.
Sunglasses at night!
You know that you do it. I haven't done it before anyway, but anyway. Now,
Don't lie.
I'm just gonna keep that real for now.
Not anymore.
Aaron, tell me about the video, the comedy element in that. That must have taken quite a bit to write. Even though it was a short clip, you guys must have written, a little bit of stuff to that video. How long did it take? Do you guys work together writing it up, or is it like an individual thing?
Well, because I studied film when I was in university, and a thing that I wanted to do was a lot of comedy writing. And me and Ruben we just click. Everything that we look at surrounding us is a joke. So if you really want to take it that far, we've basically been writing this stuff since we were born. Every element of comedy has just been noted down on a BlackBerry or even a 3310. All of these kind of things, we're texting each other ideas, so it's an ongoing process. But that element, I can't take too much credit for it. A lot of that writing, the Sins of Style 2, was Ruben's. But the first episode, there was a joint collaboration, and we've scripted out the next 5, I believe. And yeah, it's just seeing stuff around and putting it together and writing it down and making sure that we have a message behind it as well. So when people laugh, they still learn something as well.
Hey there, fella.
Jesus. Hi, how's it going? You alright there, mate?
Yeah, have you got a light?
A light?
Style is crucial to you guys. Anybody looking at both of them right here, Aaron to my right, Ruben to my left, both are dapper. Now tell me about you guys, like style. To a lot of guys, first of all, I'll use myself as your guinea pig today, okay? I like being casual, t-shirt, jeans, that's what I'm in. But how can I make such a casual look a trendy look?
Aaron would love to speak in this, but you put the mic towards me, so I'm going to start.
Aaron, you know the funny thing, right? When I asked the question and I took the mic to Ruben, Aaron kind of twitched. He was twitching. He wanted to go with it.
And I respected that. That's why I said
exactly. That, yeah. So let's go, Aaron. Tell me about how I can make this a trendy look. How can I do that? Like, a lot of people, you know, look, a lot of people, the t-shirts, we just want to be in t-shirt, jeans, trainers, but at the same time, you want to kind of have some type of look that kind of catches the eye. You don't want to be too relaxed. Do you understand what I mean? So how do you want me to think about style when I'm picking out my t-shirt, jeans and trainers?
First of all, I think a trend is a different topic. Trend is something that goes around. It's more to do with fashion, and fashion is a business, so they all dictate trends. If you follow trends, I personally think you're following the wrong path. It's more about style. Yves Saint Laurent said, fashion fades, style is eternal. Style is something that will always stay. So if you find out or understand your own personal style first, you're on the right track. Secondly, it's all about confidence as well, I think. So the casual element, there's certain staples that are forever going to be stylish, like a white t-shirt and a pair of jeans works. It can get really deep. Like, we used to do style consultations and we had a thing called the science behind style, which goes very deep, but you have to start considering your body shape and stuff like that. So for example, I'm not going to be wearing a tight t-shirt because I'm seconds from death. I'm really skinny. Do you know what I mean? Whereas a tight t-shirt on you and you're buffed out, it's going to look a bit better. So so I say the first thing is to find your personal style, and then sort out stuff that looks and fits well with your body shape. And finally, it's all about confidence. Like Ruben had an interview with Aisha and Louise. If you're confident and you know and you're secure in what you're wearing, people will see that as a trend and they'll start following you. So it's about it's about leading rather than following, having your own individualism. The worst plug there, but
well, individualism.co.uk, just go check it out. Like you were talking about speaking to Aisha and Louise, these are stylish women. You know, the fact that when I saw the interview that you guys had with them, you guys talked about a couple of things that really did interest me. But the first thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was why men's fashion. Like, what about men's fashion made you feel like this is something that we could really turn around and try to make like a profitable business?
I think there's two main reasons, to be honest, because it was myself that came up with the idea of individualism years before Aaron actually came on board. I think the first thing was I had an interest in image and style. I had an interest in putting myself together in a way that is a little bit different to my peer group at the time. I think I always paid a little bit more attention to what I was wearing, and I enjoyed doing that. I enjoyed shopping. I enjoyed standing out. So I thought, okay, if I enjoy this, okay, that's a start for me to possibly make a career out of this. Because the idea in life, if work is the majority of your life, to make your work as enjoyable as you can, therefore your life will be enjoyable.
Yeah, I said it like it was damn right pitiful.
So then I got on with individualism, and then I don't even know where I'm going with this. What is it?
The fact that you chose men's fashion.
Yeah, okay, right. All right, so I started off as a stylist. I helped out on catwalk shows, and I styled some women, and I realized, wait a minute, I don't know anything about this stuff. What I know is what I'm used to, so let's hone in and focus. Rather than expand and do everything, let's streamline focus and get on with men's stuff, because there isn't anything out there for men. Okay, you've got GQ, you've got Esquire magazine, but there was no stylists or people that were saying, this was before Topman had the stylist service. Do you know what I mean? Before they even considered it, we were trying to do something like that. So men needed help, and we thought, let's bridge that gap.
Now, you guys are in different. You dress stylish, but you're different in your styles. Right. Okay. Now, tell me exactly. We notice those things.
I don't dress like this.
Yeah, but he doesn't dress like you as well. He's a different type of gentleman. Absolutely. Yeah, this is the guy. Now, tell me, what about like guys? If the first or the few couple of things that men should have in their wardrobe. Yeah.
I'd say, number one, before you buy anything, make sure it fits first. You can have all the best clothes. If it doesn't fit, it's going to look woeful. That is the word. I'd say a blue blazer. I bought one from a charity shop in Harrow that's £3, but because it fit well, it looked amazing. I should have actually wore it today and just asked you how much it cost. But yeah, so a blue blazer, a white shirt, good pair of fitting jeans, and that's it. I think you can change up looks with accessories and a lot of things like that, so you don't actually have to spend a lot of money. And yeah, just play about. But I definitely say a blue blazer is probably one of the most important things. Yeah.
You mentioned the fact that the financial aspect of things. We all know what the market is saying nowadays. Like, things are really expensive, and they might not really work. how do you want us, or how can you advise us as men to spend as little as we can afford? Yeah, I just had to be, I had to be honest there. Like, whatever it is we can afford, but still get quality for, regardless of how much it is.
I think not everything is as expensive as a lot of people make out, right? If you know your basics, if you know how to put your clothes together, you know your fit, you know how to put colours together, you know how things look half decent on you, right? You don't necessarily, like Aaron said, you don't necessarily need to shop in Selfridges or any concessions, designer high-end stuff. You can go to Topman, you can go to retro stores, you can even go to charity shops, and you can find certain bits. It's all about putting it together. And now I'm gonna plug the site, right? What it is, it's like with anything in life, learning doesn't stop. In fashion, in style, although you know basic style, trends are going to change. And with the site, we've got a whole team on board that are continuously putting out information and education on men's image and men's style. So you can follow it, and you'll slowly adapt bits of your style, and you'll learn. So keep an open mind, keep learning, and just shop in cheaper shops, but learn to put things together, I think. Does that make sense, Style Guru, Aaron?
Does it? It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yes, no, it does. But one more thing to add to that, something that me and Ruben kind of picked up really early in, I won't even say style or fashion careers, but just in our appreciation for style was out of having no money. Basically, in university, we had our supposedly disposable income. And we didn't have money, so we basically went to vintage stores or second-hand stores, and everyone in the style community would know this is kind of a, what's the word? It's common knowledge, yes. But for those that don't really know about vintage stores, for example, this wasn't in England, but I picked it up while I was in San Francisco. Have a guess how much I paid for this?
Minimum will be like $40.
No, this was £3.
£3.
There you go. Right. Thrift store. So thrift stores, that's the American word for vintage stores. Just go shop around there. The thing is, there's a lot of stylish people that have bought stylish items in the past, and they've just literally passed it on. And it's all about staple and investment pieces. If it's designed well and it's cut well and it's made well and it's old, it doesn't mean that it'll look bad. It's actually better than buying something on the high street just because it's new. So, yes.
Fantastic, man. Now, on your website, you've got your links there, your contact information where people can reach you. Now, the Twitter pages, your Twitters, both of you. Exactly. At individuals, just check that out.
Is it floated on the screen now?
It's somewhere on the screen. The videos are up on there as well. Now, tell me what kind of advice people can reach out to you guys for, and that you get back to them without, like professionally securing your services, like paying for Ruben to style me. What kind of tips can they just kind of hit you up on Twitter or on individualism.co.uk and get a response from you guys for?
The team on board at the moment, right, are all so into fashion and style that they're so willing to help whoever it is. So even if you see any of us on the street and you want to ask us advice, stop us and ask us. We'll be happy to depart advice. Same online as well. Any questions about anything, people will get back to you. Very likely Aaron, because Aaron's always on.
There's myself, there's Martel, there's Aisha and Louise, there's Nigel, there's Jasmine. These are all stylists and they know their craft and they'll be willing to help you, whether that's Twitter or that's the Facebook page or the contact email address. The thing is, I believe we don't want to hold back information. If we did that, we wouldn't have the website. We wouldn't be putting out regular informative pieces of information, but we think the value is if someone really did want to go and ask to get styled and stuff, there's a lot more to it than just asking a few bits and pieces. So, I don't think we're damaging the business plan or anything like that in terms of, I just think, they're all passionate, they want to help, and it's more about creating a site of personalities, because I think there's a lot of sites out there that, they have editors and stuff like that, and no one sees the face of the people behind the team, and that's what we're not about at all. We're all about, having individual personalities in the team, individualism again, Yeah, I know.
You guys are so bad with it. yeah, I'm listening.
You have to, man. You have to.
Well, the thing is, individualism.co.uk, I went onto the site, I looked at the team, I looked at, like there were fashion looks out there that I saw. I saw recommendations of websites on it where people can pick up stuff. I saw like tips of a couple of other stuff that people could pick, like outfits, sweaters, the latest kind of sweatshirts. It was so informative. For a guy, a lot of men out there don't have that much confidence in saying, I'm not doing it right. But I'd say go onto the website, have a look yourself. I'm sure there will be something that you can hit these guys up on. Fantastically put together videos. I love it. Very, very funny. Can't wait to see Sins of Style 2. No Dark Shades 3. No Dark Shades at Night. Please.
String bags and suits as well. That's the first one.
Absolutely. So, Aaron, Ruben, Christian, thank you guys for coming into the studio. We appreciate you guys, and we're definitely going to be following you guys in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having us. Thank you very much.
Well, it's FACTORY78. We out.
Aaron, another nightwear. This ends, man. This ends today. Now. Let's go. I'm Ruben Christian.
And I'm Aaron Christian.
Why do we always point the
I
camera?
don't know, it's just so natural like that. But anyway, Ruben, go on.
We're at FACTORY78. Check our stuff out on individualism.co.uk and stay tuned, basically.
It's so bad. Factory78.com. We run sites and you missed the .com.
Leave this in the edit, please.
It's night. I'm trying to make it up tonight. So baby girl, please let's not fight. You like my Spanish senorita, my English red rose. It's like we Siamese, I can't let go. American pie, my sweet lullaby. Not a day goes by without you on my mind. Damn it, my African queen, the walk is mean. The hips exaggerated by the baby fat jeans. Wanna take you from the average life to the lavish life with possibilities of blowing